Hello, all, and welcome to review number 103 for this Friday, October 30th, 2020. It's almost Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. I hope you're able to do some sort of trick or treating if you're that age and enjoy your Halloween. But this week, I'll be reviewing a Canadian water. This is an interesting new water beverage thing that I found at the grocery store called Vivo, and it's created by a company called Fundy Drinks, which is named after the Bay of Fundy between the two eastern Canada provinces of Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. And this product is actually from Annapolis Valley in Nova Scotia. And it was created by two people, Hans Peter Stutz and Ted Grant. And they created this super interesting kind of 50-50 mixture of, in this case, fresh apple cider and a sparkling mineral water, but they have different flavors. I just thought this one would be great as a nice fall drink, so I thought I'd review it in this beautiful fall day. Vivo's website is quite nice, although it doesn't have a ton of information at the moment, and I think this might be because they are a relatively new company or small company, or maybe both. I don't know for sure, but they do have a nice website, and it does have a little bit of information about how they locally source all of the fruit juice for their product and how they locally source their sparkling mineral water as well, which is nice. I just would have liked to have seen maybe a little bit more information about their sources, like where specifically are they picking out these fruits for their juices, like which farms, and then where their source exactly is, what the landscape looks like for that spring they're sourcing their mineral water from. Maybe a bit about their process as well, and some CSR initiatives would be nice to see on their website. But I'll give them a little bit of a break since I think they are a relatively new company. In terms of bottle design and materials, this is a really nice and unique bottle. It has a super interesting kind of hourglass shape to it with this nice tapered middle, which makes it easier to hold in the middle, which is great because it is a little bit slippery with the condensation on it. But it's made out of a really nice thick glass, so really sturdy overall. One thing that I'm not a huge fan of is this metal cap is a little bit thin, so it's not as sturdy, it's a bit malleable, so it will deform if you squeeze it a bit too tight. But it does have this really nice little maple leaf on the top of it. The label itself is printed directly onto the bottle, which gives it this really nice clean look, and it's got this really nice modern design on the front with just this Vivo logo with the blue and white font on it, and then just a simple ingredients list flavor on the top here. It tells you it's from freshly pressed apple cider, and then there's sparkling mineral water as well. And then down here it just says proudly Canadian, and it's a 750 ml bottle. On the back you have your ingredients, a little bit about how they choose their apple cider for this, and then a nutrition facts table as well, but no mineral table, which is interesting since they do tout that it is a sparkling mineral water. But I think that's really kind of says a lot about how they're positioning this product. So we'll get into that a bit later. Anyways, really nice, unique, modern design. Really a big fan of this design. Just a few little things I would like to see changed about it. Now that I've gone over all of that, let's get into how does it taste and smell. Not a lot of carbonation sound coming off of this, so we'll see how the carbonation is on this one. Now, one thing you can note is it is quite cloudy, and there's actually some bits in the bottom of the bottle, which I've been told are little apple fiber pieces, which is kind of interesting. It really goes to show the kind of naturalness of this product. It also, before I shook it, had kind of a line of the apple fiber along the side here, but certainly is cloudy when you look at it. Anyways, on the nose. Wow, on the nose, really fragrant, really this amazing kind of sweet, sour apple cider smell to it. Really doesn't smell watered down at all, even though this is a 50-50 mixture of water and juice. It really smells just like regular apple cider. Really, really excellent, just like a fall or winter day, although I probably wouldn't heat this up if I were you. Now, on the taste. Taste, just like the smell, really excellent. Has this amazing sweet tart apple cider taste to it. Really, again, not tasting watered down at all. It tastes just like a regular apple cider, and that goes for the carbonation as well. For some reason, it really does not have a lot of carbonation. I don't know if they're just carbonating the water and then putting it in, which would really dilute the carbonation and make it is pretty much flat at this point. Or what they're doing, maybe they're carbonating it when it's all mixed. But either way, it really does need a lot more carbonation, in my opinion, to make it a true carbonated water beverage, because it is lacking a little bit. It's more like an apple cider than a water in this case, and that goes for flavor as well. You really don't get a whole lot of the mineral water in this. It really is overpowering the apple cider that they've added to this, so maybe they need to reconfigure their mixture a little bit. Maybe a 75% water, 25% juice would work out a bit better in allowing a bit more of a balanced flavor profile in the carbonation as well. Anyways, that's all about this Vivo apple cider sparkling water. Now let's get into final score. For company history and interestingness, I am giving them a little bit of a break because they are a relatively new company, but their website is lacking a little bit in information. It's very nicely designed with a good amount of information about certain parts of their company, but I would have liked to have seen, again, more information about the sources of their water, as well as the sources of their fruits that they put into this, and maybe some CSR initiatives, and maybe a little bit about their bottling process later on, because that would be quite interesting to see how they create the juice and then mix them all together and stuff like that. So in terms of company history and interestingness, I'm giving them 1.5 out of 2.5 points. In terms of bottle design and materials, I really love the unique shape of this bottle and just how sturdy the glass is. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of a reinforced metal cap on the top, but the design of the bottle is really nice. The design of the label is super modern and clean as well. And just a mineral table on the back would have been nice to see as well. So in terms of bottle design and materials, they get 2 out of 2.5 points. In terms of taste and nose, really the nose and taste are really excellent. They have this great apple cidery flavor to them, this sweet tart mixture to them. But again, I really would have liked to have seen a bit more from the water component of this. Maybe a little bit more carbonation, a little bit more watered down in terms of its flavor, because it is really definitely more of an apple cider than a carbonated water drink. And I think that's really what they're going for here. It's not really a water beverage, although it is in the water section. At least that's where I picked this one up. So another thing about this product that really isn't screaming water to me is the fact that this has 39 grams of sugar in this 750 ml bottle, which is really not out of the realm of possibility for someone drinking this whole bottle. And that's as much as a can of Coke would have. It's really a ton of sugar in this. So it's more of a juice than a water. And I really would like to see them bring that sugar content down. Again, they could do this just by adding less juice, and that would reduce their costs a lot as well. So definitely I wouldn't consider it a water. Anyways, in terms of their taste and nose, I'm giving them 2.5 out of 4 because it really still does taste excellent. It just doesn't really taste like a water, or even close to a water beverage. Finally, in terms of value, and this is where things really become a problem for me, this 750 ml bottle costs $6.49 at a local grocery store. I've seen it at Costco. It might be a better value there, but $6.49 for 750 mils is just ridiculous. Like, I looked it up, and you can buy a 2-liter jug of apple cider at the grocery store for $6, and then you can just use your soda stream at home, or maybe some carbonated water you already have, and make this mixture yourself and probably get a very comparable product. So I really just can't see how they justify charging $6.50. I get they're a small company. I get they're using nice materials and really locally sourcing their juices and whatnot, but $6.50 for not even a liter is just out of the realm of possibility for me ever buying this product again. So in terms of value, they're getting 1/4 out of 1 point, which is generous. I'd want to give them 0, but you at least are getting something interesting here. Anyways, in terms of final score, they get 6.25 out of 10 points. Not a horrible score, definitely fairly decent, but there are certainly a lot of things I would like fixed about this product, as well as the company website. It's a good first try. I would just like to see it kind of revised a little bit, and I'd like to see what they come out in the future with, if they do take my advice and critiques of this product to heart, because I really do think that in concept, having a real fruit flavored water is something I really like the idea of. I just don't think it's been executed the way I would want in this product. So I hope you enjoyed this review of Vivo apple cider and sparkling water. Please like and subscribe, comment down below which waters or foods or other products you'd like to see me review on this channel, what foods you'd like to see me cook in a future cooking video, and I will see you next week for another video. Thank you.